So, today is one of those days that you have to be okay with where things are, where things stand. That moment that you realize no matter what outcome you want, no matter what desire you want, you can have it all, but you just have to be okay with the present where you are and acknowledge that this too shall pass. Like, whatever situation this is totally going to work out in your favor too. Knowing that all roads lead to home. So anything that you want to manifest, it already exists. We're in a quantum universe where we can have anything we want. Everything exists right now in the current moment. All you have to do is claim it for yourself right now. And sometimes you got to look at it like your dream reality is 100% possible. And it doesn't matter the how, it's just going to happen. Hello, welcome, seasoned deer. Hello. It's like wanting to get to New York City, but you're on some back road in the middle of Idaho. You can't look at it like, I don't know how I'm going to get there. There's too many roads. You have to look at it like it's all connected. It's all one road. There is no way your manifestation cannot happen. There's just no way. It's inevitable. Your manifestation is as rock solid as your ability to claim it. The real issue, I would say, is how often are you able to claim it? How quickly can you claim your new reality? The one where you have everything you want and need, and there's no wanting for anything. You have to be in the state of already having it to see it produced in your 3D reality. So how would it really feel right now if you knew that you had that thing? What thoughts would you be thinking if you had that thing? If it's a person, what thoughts would you be thinking? Really, in your dream relationship with your dream person, what thoughts would you be thinking? You would be thinking, of course I have it. Of course he's obsessed with me. I'm excited for him to come home. We're going to go on a date. He always comes up with the best plans, the best ideas. You wouldn't be thinking, oh, well, it sucks being single. I hope I can find a guy. Maybe I should create a new, update my Tinder profile. Like, you wouldn't be thinking that, right? So you have to think thoughts from the version of you that already has what it is you want. And that's where most of us get caught up, is we think of our wish fulfilled. We don't think from the state of it's already fulfilled, it's already done, duh. We think of our desire instead of thinking from our desire. Does that make sense? There's already a reality where you right now are already living. You are already living with your person right now. He's literally giving you a foot rub right now. Right? So there's already that version of you. Why are you not seeing it in the 3D? You're not seeing it in the 3D because you keep claiming that it's not here. It's really as simple as that. The universe has no choice but to conspire in your favor to give you a reality where they're never calling you, never texting you, right? Ghosted. Because you're not embodying the version of you that already has that thing. Hello, Kinder Joe's. How you doing? I could certainly shake it. What's your name? Justana? I could certainly shake some things. But I'm going to save it for somebody special. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right now, I just shake it for my mirror, but thank you. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Appreciate the hidden perverted comment. You gotta love them. You gotta love the internet. Anyway, so are you being the you that has it already? That's the real question. Because that version of you would know that you are the powerful source that did it. That version of you knows that you have that thing because of you, yourself, and that's it. Not because of some guy in the sky that's waving a magic wand giving it to you. You would know because you know that you are God and there is no other God outside of you. It is just yourself, right? So if you could imagine a reality where you finally receive like the biggest manifestation ever, you're going to want to defend it, right? Like you're going to want to keep it. The best way to keep it is to know that you are the God that created it in the first place. You are the only source that achieved it in the first place. So when you manifested that person and then they ghosted you, well, congratulations. You were the one that manifested them in the first place. Isn't that amazing? The version of you that has them and keeps them would be very empowered and would know that ye are God. You're God's. You're the only reason that that has formed. You're the only reason they even came into your orbit. You're the only reason for any of this. There is no other God outside of yourself. Now, contrary to popular belief, and this is why I have a bone to pick with religion, you and the Father are already one. You are already one with the infinite source that is. You are the infinite source that is. There is no separation. Even the 3D physical matrix, there is no separation. What you want wants you just as badly. The desire that you have was placed on your heart by your higher self. That infinite intelligence, that infinite consciousness that is you, the I am, it is the reason you had the desire in the first place. Where would it have come from if it didn't exist already? Where would that desire have originated from if you didn't already have it? I have a bone to pick with you. God is real. No one's denying God is real, honey. Pull the earwax out of your ear. Okay. I love your hat. Thanks, Olive. How you doing? You look like Daniela from Cat's Eye. I don't know who that is, actually. So no one's denying that God is real. In fact, God is the only thing that is real. Your I am Christ consciousness is the only thing that is real. It is the only thing that creates. You select using your consciousness, and that is it. Your consciousness, your higher mind, the Christ within you, is the only thing that can create. It can select. The creation's already finished. Creation is already done. You don't have to worry about the how all that stuff is done. I mean, if you want to, great, have at it. But it is already created. It's been created by the creator. You are co-creating with that same source. You are that same source. All you have to do now is select the version of the infinite realities that you want using your imagination, using your Christ awareness. What you focus on grows, right? So if you want to be married, stop focusing on being single. If you want that new job, stop talking about how much you hate being unemployed, right? So what you focus on grows, and it has to. The word, your word of God, becomes flesh. It becomes material. It has to. It is law. It is a spiritual law. What you assume to be true is true. The law of assumption. If you assume that manifesting your person is as easy as can be because that person is destined for you and they want you as much as you want them, it's done. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. All that has to happen is the 3D has to shift a few things to get that person to you. That's it. That's it. It really takes no effort at all. The only responsibility that you have is claiming it. If you're living and you are living like a human, then you are real. So again, what you focus on grows. So if you're constantly seeing in your mind's eye that version of you that already has the success, the fame, the notoriety, the person that you consciously creating, the only one that is determining the time it takes to get to you is you. You could instantly be claiming it right now and already have that manifestation right now. Literal instant manifestation. The second you want something, the second you see it in your mind's eye, boom, it's there. Who would ever be able to tell you otherwise? Just because you see it in your imagination, I know a lot of people that hate the idea of imagination, because most people don't have an active imagination. Most people, we had that shut off at childhood and we never got it back. Thankfully, I did, through a whole lot of bullshit. But I worked very hard for my psychic gifts. I worked very hard to be able to see into parallel universes and to be able to claim what I want and manifest it out of thin air. I worked very hard for this. So you're going to have to start claiming what is rightfully yours. No one else is going to do it for you. In fact, the more you give your power away to someone else, a WebMD post, a book, a bank account, which is just a snapshot in time, by the way. Your bank account is what you say it is. Always. If when you look in the 3D and you see something you don't like and you tell your subconscious it's this amount, well, congratulations. You have just told your subconscious with no filter. Your subconscious does not have a filter. You have just told your subconscious that you have limited funds. Out of all the infinite realities you could have told it, you told it the one that you saw on your Chase app, bank app. Congratulations. Okay. That's just a snapshot in time. There are infinite other realities right now that exist. All that is literally waiting is for your consciousness to align with that version of reality, that version of you. And the going rate to get into that reality and stay there in that reality are your thoughts. Your thoughts have to align with that version of you, or you just get chewed up and spit out. You just get booted right back to where you came from. Consistency is key. Persisting constantly is key. You have to persist. You have to continually ignore the 3D. I know it's tough sometimes, but ignoring what you see and saying, no, this is the reality instead. Having a great mental diet is key. And saying, yes, there is this reality, but I don't choose this one. This is the one I'm selecting. No, this is the one we're taking now. This is the one we're acknowledging. Consistently. Guys, it takes consistency and it takes persistence. It's not just going to show up without you doing the work. The work is the internal work. You don't force your 3D reality to change. There's already this version that exists. This version is already existing. The shit version is already here. So is a million other bajillion versions that don't suck. The only difference now is that you and your consciousness, you use discipline and you force yourself to stay in the higher mind. You force yourself to put on the mind of Christ, put on the mind of awareness of the version of you that has it already. Everything else in your life is the same except that thing. You have that thing. And do this repeatedly throughout the day and watch. It's going to get so much easier for you to believe that the universe has no choice but to readjust pieces to get your manifestation. I want to thank everybody for being here. Hi, guys. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Hyunjin. You answered my comment. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello. Hi, Lakin King. Hello, Flower. How are you doing? This is ignorance in real life, people. So you just want to prove there is no God? No, that's not what I'm out to prove. Kinder Jost, hello. Olive, how are you? Justana, hello. Season Deer, thank you guys for so much for being here. Hey, Christmas. Charismas, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. So no, that's not what I'm out to prove at all. Not at all in the slightest. I've seen God, so I know God is real. 100% God is real. 1,000,000,000%. So I think you got it a little twisted, honey. You're going to want to have to sit down and clean out your ears and listen real hard. Okay? God is very much real, always been real, always will be real. You are God. You're it. There's no God outside of you telling you can't have something or you can have something. You are it. It's your own worthiness and your own willingness to accept that you're deserving of all of it right now. You are the only God making those rules for yourself. No one else is doing it. No one else, nothing else, not even your 3D physical reality is making those rules for you. Your 3D physical reality is as good as dead. What you're seeing already in the physical with your eyeballs is already yesterday's news. That's already shit from before. It's a culmination of what you wanted until now, using your thoughts, your emotions, your words, your actions. This is yesterday's news, what you already see in the 3D. What is about to happen is what you imagine now. What you imagine today will be tomorrow's reality, okay? So keep claiming it, keep knowing that you are worthy of the very best, and do not settle. And your universe, this matrix, shuffles everything around to prove you right, okay? It's that easy. It really is so simple. Manifestation is the easiest thing. You've been doing it since the second you were born. You've been manifesting everything in your life up to this point. The only thing that's changing now is you're waking up to the fact that you can do it consciously. So you can manifest only the things you do want using your imagination. But it's not for everyone. It is for everyone in that everybody manifests, but it's not for everyone in that they believe they are God. A lot of people want to say that there's another God outside of you, and that's great, but that this is not your channel. Trust me, this is not where you're going to want to be. I'm going to offend you at every given turn, honey. Every given turn, I'm going to just blow your mind. Okay? You're not going to want to be here if you don't want to claim the power that is yours by the universe. You are pure love. You're a pure God. You're pure Christ awareness. And no one is ever going to take that from you unless you take it from you by claiming that you are powerless and that you have to give your power away to a God, a guy in the sky with a gray beard, or some dude from a book. You want to go give your power to them? You can. But just know that that's what you're doing. You're handing over your authority to create and giving it to something that can only obey your command. You're giving your power to a demigod, to a lower god, because you, as God, claim that this thing has power. So congratulations, it will have power because that's what you want it to have. It's lovely if you think about it. That's literally how it is to be a creator. So congratulations, even you're doing it right. You giving your power away to somebody, a different God, a different deity than yourself. You're doing it right, if that's what you want. But for the rest of us, we're tired of giving our power away to a construct, an ideology, just some name written in a book that we bought with our money at the bookstore. We're not going to give our power away to things like that anymore. Man-made items like a holy book or a bank account? No. So again, I'm probably going to offend a lot of you, but it's okay. You can stay offended. The real ones understand their true sovereignty and their true power. And it's already here now. It's already here now. That man that you want, you're already married now. That amount that you want in the bank account, it's already here now. There is no one telling you can't have it but yourself. So my suggestion, I would just claim what it is you want. Just say, no, that's mine. It's that selfishness that you need. It's that, like, I care about me, myself, and I, that most people, especially empaths and especially very psychic, open people that are so compassionate, that's the one thing that we crave, is that ability to tell people to fuck right off. and be like, even our 3D matrix, looking at this 3D physical world and being like, no, I make the rules, not you. I make the rules, period. I make the rules. I have it. I like it. I see it. I like it. I want it. I got it. But one thing I've noticed is a lot of us empaths, we get so scared that we're going to be like judged for being that powerful and being like, I don't even care what the fucking 3D says. Because why? You're so afraid of being called delusional or something, or schizophrenic. Girl, I get called that on a weekly basis. Yo, I get called that so many times. It would blow your mind if you knew how many times I get called mentally unstable in a week. I still get my shit. I know. I know the laws of the universe. I know how to get my shit, even though I'm called crazy for it. There's a method to my madness. Hold on just a second. I knew it. I knew to be quiet because I knew that there were going to be some people that show their ass really soon. Narcissistic vibes, right. You have to have that level of, I don't really care what anyone says. I am Delulu, which is the Salulu. I'm going to speak it into existence until the matrix itself, quantum mechanics, shifts to get me my results. So I think that's actually a big, big problem, is so many people call it narcissistic, when really I just call it getting your shit. I just call it loving yourself more than you love the 3D reality that you have been existing in. Loving yourself so much that it even triggers people, and they have every judgment in the book to throw your way. Narcissist, schizophrenic, whatever. Lazy, that's my favorite. Anytime somebody calls me lazy, I say, thank you so much, I'm doing it right. I'm always doing it right. Always, you're always manifesting correctly. You never make mistakes. There are no mistakes to be made. You just get whatever you want. The real issue is, why are you so scared of getting what you want? Are you afraid of people calling you a narcissist? Are you afraid of people calling you a cult leader? Are you afraid of people calling you every name in the book, a Jezebel spirit, a devil, a demon? What is it? What is it? Because, I channel for a lot of people that have a lot of religious, they were raised in a religious cult of some sort, most of the people I talk to, and they left Christianity in droves. And a lot of people that come to me now, they're like, they were programmed by religion to believe that to even say such a thing, I am God, is like such blasphemy. But I mean, Jesus was out there saying, you can do what he can do and you can do it better. He was saying, basically, what is your problem? Does it not say in your law that ye are gods? So what is the problem with claiming your I am presence? What is the problem? What fear do you have in really being the strongest version of yourself? Is it that you are still afraid of evil eye, or people stealing from you, or someone taking your soulmate from you? Well, then you're not being that God. You have to know that nothing can be taken from you. Nothing can be taken. And that version of you would know that. That version of you that is a millionaire understands that they're a millionaire because they manifested it. Think about it. The version that keeps all of that money to themselves and whoever they want to share it with doesn't get stolen from, doesn't have energy vampires everywhere. You know what I mean? Your top 4 or 5 friends in that reality are probably all multimillionaires. So you have to start thinking thoughts from that version of you that already has it. And that version of you that already has it and is already a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company does not think thoughts on the daily like, oh, so-and-so is going to send me evil eye. Oh, they're going to send jealousy and then I'm going to lose it all. That's not what they're thinking. They're thinking, how much do I invest in this company? How much should I put in stocks? How much should I throw in crypto? Do I see this business taking off? Should I invest in their business? Should I spend here? Should I go? That is what they're thinking. But if your thoughts are constantly aligned with somebody's always going to hurt me, someone's always going to take something from me, then you're effectively manifesting more experiences and events for you to be stolen from. Okay? Your dominant thoughts create, and I'm telling you right now, you got to get your dominant thoughts aligned with, I can't lose anything. I don't lose. I only gain. I only win, 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 win. That's all I do. All I ever do is win. No, I always get what I want, period. Literally all the time. Even the times when my life looked like shit, I was always getting what I wanted. Always. Always. I was always speaking and the universe was always listening. Anytime I spoke, the universe was like, yeah, sure. The universe is a yes man, always giving you yes. Never telling you no. Ever. Ever. Now, if you want to hand your power away and believe that a God can tell you no, then congratulations. You are that powerful as a God that you created a demigod to tell you no. So my suggestion is to stop bitching and fucking moaning when 50% of the time your God gives you something and 50% of the time he doesn't. Okay? I'd really stop bitching and moaning that when you give all your power to a politician, they fucking disappoint you. Or when you give your power to a bank account and the 3D reality says you have pennies to your name, stop bitching about it. I would stop bitching about it. So going forward, we're not bitching about anything anymore. We're going to be claiming that we are gods of our reality, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And there is no other fucking source but you. So of course that man is yours. Of course you're already married. You already had a wedding in Fiji. Of course you have your new job. Of course you got that new car. You got it at a discount. You literally got it like 20% off. Of course your fridge is stocked full of food. You're God. You're the most fucking abundant source there is. Of course you get what you want, right? All you do is win. Jenna, no shade. Why do you look like someone that would be mean to the Starbucks employee? One, I don't go to Starbucks, and if I did, I wouldn't be mean. Why would I be cruel to someone who's making my food? Make that make sense. I love how your double chin claps when you move your head. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the compliment. So what you're going to do is you're going to imagine that new reality that constantly floods your consciousness. The reason that you get those desires in the first place is because it's already a reality that you can experience because you're so close to it. There's already a parallel timeline that you're going to shift into. Your higher self is telling you it's doable. It's telling you, it's giving you that desire, and all you have to do is claim it. That is literally it. Your job is the knowing that it's already done. Your job is not the how. You don't have to worry about the how. The how is irrelevant. Just acknowledge. If you ever get trapped in a 3D cycle and you constantly see what this matrix is, it is just a 3D printer. Your unconscious mind is printing out what you have thought until now, okay? Let it work its way out and let the new come in, because what you are consistently confessing through your word of mouth, through either the death that you speak or life that you speak, you will have that tomorrow. That will be yours. It is inevitable. The things, again, that you're seeing in the 3D physical world right now are simply a culmination of the shit thoughts that you've had for the last 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 years. All you have to do is just stay consistent to the version of you, no matter what. No matter what. You're always that rich version of you. You're always so happy. You're always healthy. You're always getting everything you want. It's so easy to be you. It's so easy. Life is so easy. All you're supposed to do is enjoy the way that the universe comes through for you. You're just supposed to enjoy all that is yours. All of this is yours. Have it now. Claim it now. No one is going to tell you no. Not one person gets to tell you no, even if the 3D tries to, even if haters and trolls, even if your parents, and even if a politician says no. It does not matter. It literally does not matter. What matters is your word and your consciousness. That's the only thing that builds. That's the only thing that creates. That is it. That's it. So once you get through all that gunk, all that heaviness of the 3D that's telling you the opposite, it's golden. It's from there on out, you're going to be fine. Hold on. Let me block this person just a second. So going forward, in Saturn just went direct yesterday. So we're going to be seeing a lot of changes on our 3D physical world. So all you have to do is, even if you acknowledge something in your 3D that you don't like, acknowledge that it is an old reality. It's something that doesn't need to exist any longer. It's just one of many realities. You just happen to be viewing one of infinite realities. Unfortunately, it's the one you manifested in the physical world so far, but it won't last long, okay? So using your throat chakra, using your healed throat chakra, speak life. Speak life. Of course, money comes to you quickly and easily. You get everything you want. Literally, the universe is rearranging to give you your dream life. You get everything you want, and nothing is ever going to stop you. You have the views, you have the likes, you have the shares, you have the house, you have the new job, you have the kids, you have the healthy family, you have all of it right now. Okay? When you look at the 3D and you get tripped up in that, just immediately revise it and say, nope, that's not my reality anymore. Nope, that's not my reality. When you scroll through on your social media and you see things you don't like, nope, that's not my reality. Nope, that's not mine. Hang on just a second. Block. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's yours. Whoever just tried to send that hateful energy, honey, that's yours. You have a good day. But the goodness that is owed to so many people like myself, that is what we're claiming. And there is not one person that's going to stop you. Not one can. Not one person. Your 3D physical fucking world can't even stop it. Your 3D matrix cannot even stop what God, aka you, aka your imagination, has ordained for you. What your imagination is creating, what your dominant thoughts create, not one person can stop it. Not one person can stop that. Okay? So let's see if there's anything else Spirit wants to talk about today. All the distractions, all the noise, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go out the door. It's old news. Let it just see itself out. Let the trash take itself out. Let those shit thoughts take itself out. Let it purge out, okay? That's what it is. Your 3D is basically a printer. Your subconscious is a printer printing shit into the 3D physical world. And so far, you haven't seen the results that you're wanting because you've still looked at the feed that is through the printer, and you keep looking at the shit that you created from 2 weeks ago, thinking that this right now, this reality right now is somehow relevant. It's not. It's an illusion. Where are you in your headspace? Where are you in your imagination? Where are you in your speech? Where are you when it comes to your I am Christ consciousness, your I am awareness? Where are you with that? Because it never matters. It never matters what has to happen to get you there. It will happen. It is inevitable. Okay? Let everything go that is not aligned with that version of you that has that thing. Okay? I do Icelandic witchcraft. That's great. Fantastic. Love that for you. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I'm really enjoying these little snippets that we're having, these little cute little chats that we have, you and I. We discuss some really amazing, profound things. And then you get everything you've ever wanted, and I get everything I've ever wanted. And the universe has no choice but to give us exactly what we are owed. Keep speaking life. Keep speaking abundance. Even when you're presented in the 3D physical world with the alternative. Okay? When you start affirming for something you want and then you think that the universe is trolling you and it sends you the opposite, it's not. It's just that last little push, that last little purge from your subconscious. It needs to clear itself out. Just let it purge itself out. And then by the next day, bada bing, bada boom, you'll have your thing. You'll have your thing. All you have to do is just claim it. How can I get many women? If only it worked like that. It does work like that. How do you get many women? You claim that you already have that many women. It's as easy as that. You need to be the you that already has that many women. Okay, Kevin from heaven? You need to be that Kevin that absolutely has everything going for him that would have many multiple women. Any women worth having, if they would want you, you would have to be quite the man. Are you being quite the man? Sorry, Kev. Are you being quite the man? Because the women that you want, trust me, would need to know that you're quite the man. I had them all. Oh, you had them all. As in past tense? As in you lost them all? I had all the women in the world, and now I'm single as a Pringle, and I don't know what happened. Did you know you were Kevin from heaven? If not, there's your problem. There's your issue. That's what happened. Hi, Pamela. I had them all, yeah. Oh, what are they, like Pokemon? You collect them all. And then you lose them all. That's what I'm saying. Get to that point where you can't lose anything. Get to that point where, of course, you have all the women in the world. Like, duh, of course. They're lined up around the block. But yeah, any woman worth having, in my opinion, Kevin, you'll want to be that man that knows he's a catch. And if you don't know, go fucking learn, dude. Anyway, let's see. If only it worked like that. That's exactly how it works. It is literally that easy. The problem is we keep claiming realities that we don't want. We keep talking about realities we don't want instead of saying, like, oh my God, you guys, my soulmate is like the best, most amazing, attractive, loving, kind person, spoils me rotten. I love my life. My life is so easy. Everything I want comes to me so quickly and easily. But instead of us talking like that, we complain. We complain about how many finances we don't have. We complain about the bills, the kids, this. And it's like, that's the problem. That's why your reality is showing you more and more shit to complain about, because you're in the end result of complaining. You are literally living, okay, your state of consciousness is disappointment. Especially Kevin's women. Too soon. He just lost them. Too soon. So a state of disappointment. Because you're always in the end result. You're always in that state of wish fulfillment. Which wish are you getting fulfilled? Are you in the state of having disappointment, or are you in the state of having fulfillment? Right? I'm thankful for all the women I had. I wonder if they can say the same thing about you. Oh, okay, anyway. Okay, and moving on. Okay, Jenna, keep it together. Keep it together. So anyway, I can't believe I said that. Are you in the state of disappointment? Especially Kevin and his girls. Listen, it's okay. It's okay, Kev. I'm gonna teach you everything I know. You poor innocent sap. Anyway. He said, how do I get many women? Well, you have to be the Kevin that deserves even one. Go be the you that has even one worth having, okay? Before you want to be out here playing all the women, okay? Try to keep one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Try to keep one. Try to keep. Yo, just try to keep one satisfied for a minute. See if that can. Before you add more to your roster, keep that one satisfied for more than a minute, Kevin. Okay, all right, let's move it along. Be the you that all those women would want. Right now, as a woman, I'm going to tell you there's probably a shortage of women that want you at this point. First of all, it's giving trollish behavior. Second of all, you can't out-troll the troll master. Kevin, you want multiple women. Go be the guy that can actually have one. Yeah? Okay. So, yeah, all you have to do is keep affirming, keep aligning with that version of you that has the thing you want. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. You literally can't fuck this up. This is your manifestation. This is your own quantum bubble. This is your own video game. You can't fuck this up. Whatever manifestation you want, you can have, but you have to consistently be the you that is that person by thinking thoughts aligned with that version of them. You're not going to be a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company while thinking thoughts like, I hope somebody doesn't steal from me. I just found 20 cents on the ground. How am I going to repay bills? How am I going to do? You're not going to be the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company if you are experiencing the thoughts of the impoverished you. That's not how that works. I try to keep them all. You try. That's the problem, Kev. You're trying instead of just keeping them all. Don't you see? There's some sort of limitation you have in that you no longer feel either worthy or you don't think it's possible, or I don't know. But if you were the you that I know you want to be, you'd have girls lined up around the block. There wouldn't be a I try and I fail and I want them all, but I lost them all. No, the fuck? What are you talking about? The you that has all those women would never say shit like that. The you that has those women is definitely not showing up on my channel. The you that has all those women, you wouldn't be coming to me for advice, buddy. I'd be coming to you for advice. No one can refuse you. No one can refuse to give you what is yours. You have to persist. You have to persist even when you see the 3D physical world as telling you the opposite. It does not matter. It does not matter. You keep saying, nope, that's mine, period. That's mine, and I'm so happy I have it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, source. Thank you, me. Thank you, you. Thank you, whatever. Thank you, penguins. It doesn't matter. Just be thankful for the fact that you already have that thing before you see it in the 3D physical world. Be grateful. Be in the attitude of gratitude. Be in that state of I already have it. Thank you so much. That's lovely. I love that I can manifest so quickly and easily because the version of you that has what you want is powerful and would not be afraid of their power. Okay? Right? You're killing me. You make my day. Thanks, Kevin. Kev, God, I love you. Thanks to my parents, I have 3 legs. See? 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 Yes. Now that is a thought that will get you lots of women. now, now that, Kevin, now that makes me believe you really have had 20 girlfriends at one time with thoughts like that. With thoughts like that, who could turn you down? If that is your new dominant thought, is yeah, thank you, parents, because oh, I'm not lacking, I'm packing. if that if that is your thought, a dominant thought, congratulations. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. You will have women lined up around the block. First of all, that's an amazing sense of humor, by the way. Big fan. Huge. I can't with you, Kevin. I can't with you, Kevin. It's too much. It's too much. It's too huge. It's too much. You gotta go. You gotta go. I already gave you all my insights for free. You're very welcome. I taught you everything I knew, sir. Go get him, Tiger. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, you might have had them all and then lost them all, but you're going to go get them all again. Leroy Jenkins. You can do anything you put your mind to, anything you put both heads to. You can have. See, there is no one telling you no, Kevin. You're the only one telling you no. You're the only one saying it's not here now. You are the only one telling me right now that you have 0 girlfriends. Otherwise, with a personality like that, I'd have believed you had 20. The only reason I don't think that, and I can't manifest it with you, is because you're telling me right now you're single as a Pringle. You mentioned your parents more than you mentioned your girlfriends. So what's a girl to do? It's all about energy. It's all about energy. Who are you embodying? Who are you being? Who are you being? Okay? Not who were you being 5 minutes ago? I don't give a fuck. Who are you right now in the present moment? Who are you conscious of being? Are you conscious of being a Casanova? Are you embodying that Don Juan, right? Or are you embodying that whole I live with my parents in their basement and like no girl would ever talk to me kind of guy, huh? Who kind of trolls women on the interwebs? Are you being that? Yeah. And he said, oh God. Yeah, many women can't handle it. You making fun over me? Mm-mm. Yes, Kev. Yes. Because until you're embodying Kevin from heaven, until you are every woman's fantasy, you're not embodying the you that would have multiple women. What you need to do is realize there's nothing to fix. You don't need to change anything. You just need to select the version of you that already has it. What thoughts is he thinking? Well, well, well. I will tell you one thing, though. I really do like your personality. I think you're kind of adorable. I just think you could tweak a few things and maybe get more ladies lined up around the block, okay? Who are you embodying? What version of you are you understanding yourself to be right now? Single or beating him off with a stick, Kevin? Mm? And here's the real look, and look, I don't have to know this because you just came to me for some manifestation advice, but I, why would you want so many? I mean, in my opinion, I'm a one man woman, so I don't really need a lot. I guess. I mean, I am pretty high maintenance, but I don't really need that much. But what you really, I think, need to ask yourself is, why do you want more quantity than quality? Or do you just want quantity and quality? Because if so, are you embodying the you that could really sustain that many girlfriends? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So keep affirming for what you want. Do not give up. This is that moment where the 3D tells you something and you have to look it right in the eye and say, I don't think so. Fuck off. It's a joke. I said this. I said move, so you will move. If you tell this mountain to move, it will move. That's all you have to do. The how is irrelevant. You don't all you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided to do the right things, to say the right things, to go the right places at the right time, to meet the right people, to rub elbows with the right kind of groups of people. Like you're going to be guided. All you have to do is just embody the state of having that thing already. Okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. It was really fun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.